We're going to talk briefly today about one of our apps. I'm going to share my screen and show you some things online that you can access through your computer. And I'm not going to point anybody out on this phone call, but make sure that you're in the right system. We have two separate systems. We have our Simple Nexus or our app, and then we have our top of mind SureFire. They do two different things, but they work together with Encompass. So please, when you go to do something, make sure that you're in the right area. So I'm going to show us on the computer what I would like for you guys to have access to, and then I'm going to show you guys on the cell phone what it looks like also. So before I get started, are there any questions about anything I've covered thus far, as short as it's been? Anything? No. Okay, good. I'm going to share my screen. You guys let me know if you can see it. It is my dashboard. You guys all see the dashboard? I'm assuming that's a yes. Philip,
yes.
Did you say
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. All right. So the first thing I want to point out with our with our Simple Nexus, this is our app. So if you have someone and you send them to the App Store, you can send them to the App Store, whether it's the Apple Store or the Android Play Store. Go in and you can tell them to look for iCore Lending, and the app will come up. Now, when you log in as a loan officer, what you're going to see is this dashboard that I have up right now. I am going to show you guys, if you ever get stuck or you want to do something, down here at the bottom it says help and support. I want you guys to see it's at the very bottom. Here's my cursor. See at the very bottom. When you click on that, it's going to give you the support. I want to point out this Ask Nexus is a library so that you guys can go on your own and watch a video on how to do something. So if you click on this, there's a live link under Ask Nexus. It shows you that there's a video library. Click on video library.
Jose Torres, what about?
Rocio, push your thing on mute, coño. All right, so you can see here that we have got the video library. Okay, if you go here, there's loan officers in the upper right-hand corner. You click on this. Obviously, you guys are loan officers. And here, click on the features. When you go to features, it's got everything in here. There's short videos on disclosures, on e-signing. There's videos on iOS caller ID, ordering credit, which we do not do. We do not do credit through our app. So that's the one thing that we don't do. But there is this pre-qual letter. So I am actually going to not play the video because yesterday the video was freezing on me. But if you go right here where it says click, it'll show you screen grab of what it looks like. So here's an example. This borrower went in, they started to fill out. If I hit right here where it says loan, I'm able to go to them and I'm able to click on, when I click on them, it'll say send pre-qual letter. When I send the pre-qual letter, it'll give me this next screen that will have their contact info. At the bottom, I'm able to hit next, and it will take me to the required fields. The purchase price, the down payment, is it an FHA, whatever kind of loan. When I hit next, it'll ask me, it'll prepare what it looks like. So just know, you don't need a complete app for this. So if you have the borrower's name and information kind of started, let's say someone in and they kind of started it. I know a lot of times in our business, people want to get started. Hey, can you send over a pre-qual letter? Well, you haven't finished the application, but they've already started in our app. Then you can go ahead and print one up. So I'm gonna stop sharing the screen so you guys can see how easy it is. All right, for those of you that are there, I'm going to go to the app on my phone. Okay, here's the app on my phone. And can you guys see the screen? Yep, okay, good. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to, at the bottom, hit loans, and I'm gonna go to Rocio. Actually, Rocio was playing with the app and she started to complete it, but she did not finish the application. I'm gonna go in here and go where it says pre-qual letter and hit it. Now it's gonna ask me, is this her contact information? Her name, her email address is there. If it wasn't, I'd be able to put it in. I'm going to hit next at the bottom. When I hit next, it asks me about the details. Right now, it's got a loan amount of 600,000. So for argument's sake, I'm going to put in here 900,000 purchase price, and I'm going to put that they're putting a 5% down payment, and we're going to do a conventional FHA loan, 30-year primary residence. You guys see that? Now, what I'm going to do, all I do is hit done, and it doesn't send it anywhere. It generates the letter for me that quickly. It's that fast. This is a letter that we've already got in the system. It's already been pre-done, and it's actually a nice little letter. And it has the details that we just put in there for this client or potential client. And now it asks you, when you're done, how you want to send it. There's a little send button, and you'll be able to send it however you want. That's how quick we're able to send out a pre-qual letter. So I don't ever want you guys to get stuck like, oh my God, I got a file. We're trying to go into contract. The agent's asking for a pre-qual letter. As long as you have the app started in your phone, or they started the app on their side, you can go ahead and kind of make one out. And if they have it, then you can go in and start it on the phone and push it through so that you can at least get this pre-qual letter to be done and sent over. It really is that easy. There are a lot of nice little things. I'm going to go back to the screen share. So this is a nice little thing for you guys to play with when you're looking to do whatever it is in the app. There are a ton of things in here: the pre-qual letter, the pre-approval letter, and even pricing out an optimal blue. Those are things that you're able to do through the system. And I know right now that a lot of you guys are not using the system, mainly just because you don't know how to get in there and navigate. And that's understandable. I totally understand. So I want you guys to see in here, when you're in here, go to, and even as simple as, hey, I don't know how to use the dashboard. It's okay to click on here, go in here, and you'll be able to look at options for the dashboard, how to access an account, how to get in. I think I had someone on this phone call a couple of weeks ago tell me, hey, they weren't able to get in and see stuff for social media. So this is something you guys can go in and double check to make sure, are you able to text through? Are you able to email through? Now, you might not be able to make changes, but you can let me know, hey, I'm getting stuck somewhere, and then I can go ahead and help you guys out so that you're able to maneuver within the system and do what you want to do. Another big one is adding partners. So adding a partner is really important in this. This is how you're able to help build your lead bases too. So by going in and clicking under contacts, clicking partners, you're able to add the partner, and it'll give you this information. It'll ask you what their title is, whatever message, and then the call to action, and then you send it. Now you can send it to them and they can complete it, or you can do it here. And this is where that, when you're adding the partner, you can go ahead and put the information in here, or you can send it to them and let them fill it in. And then they're able to add their photos, they're able to add the links. So then that way, when you're actually working with a realtor, or you're working with someone that's doing, income taxes, a referral, an attorney referral, whatever referral source you have, you're able to go in here and share this with them, have them finish it, put in whatever they want to make it look nice. So then that way, when they share it, because that's the point. The point is that when they share the app, it lets them know, hey, Susie Borrower is applying online. It will let you as a loan officer know, and it will also let your referral partner know that someone is online. And now you'll get a notification that says, hey, Susie Borrower opened your app. And then you'll get a notification, Susie Borrower completed the app. Or you'll get a notification, Susie Borrower did not complete the app. So then that way you can call them if you'd like and say, hey, Susie, I saw that you went in my app, you didn't complete it. Is there anything I could do? And then you can go in also on your side and help them complete the app if they just didn't know what to do with the next step. And I want you to know also through the app, as they go through and complete the app, they're going to get a doc request at the end of the application. So there are questions when you go through the application in the beginning that ask, are you a veteran? You know, are you a W-2 employee? And the way you answer those questions will help identify what documents are going to be asked for at the end. So if you said that you were a veteran and you said that you were a W-2 employment, that they're going to ask for the DD-214. It's going to ask for your W-2s and most recent tax returns. So depending on how you complete that app is how the document request is going to be done at the end of the application on their phone. And they're going to see at the end of their application, when they're done, it'll show at the end what those things are that are being asked for them. So I'm just, while we're here, I'm going to my app notification. So it says that a new app mobile was just opened by Robert Portel, and it gave me the phone number, 305 phone number. So it tells me while we've been working, someone opened up my app and they've started to go through. Now I'll get another, if they don't complete the app or if they start the app, I'll still get a notification. So I want you guys to be aware that the more you use the app, the better it is for you. Something as simple as sending out a pre-approval letter can be done in minutes. I'm just for argument's sake, I'm going to do it again because I think it took us less than a minute. So you go into, you open the app on your phone, you click on loans, which is in the bottom right-hand corner. You click on, I'm going to click on Rocio because she did not complete the app, but I need to send out a pre-approval letter, which is going to be there. Send out the pre-approval letter. Make sure that the information is right. And then I'm going to put in here the purchase price that I want, the down payment that I want, and it prepares the letter in seconds. And then down here at the bottom, this green button will let me send it where I want. So if I want to email it or email it to the agent, make sure you get that information so you can add it in there. Are there any questions now that I've done this twice on what we're doing with the app? Are there any questions so that when you guys log in online of where to find this little video library with everything from how to share the app, how to add partners, how to do the pre-approval letter? Anyone there? Any questions? I know it was quick, but I think that maybe small little hits on how to use the app might be a little bit more helpful. I have a feeling that I know that we've had maybe several trainings on how to use the app, and I think maybe in those trainings things were lost because it was just a lot of information. So I wanted to maybe do little hits like this, like, hey, this is how you send a pre-qual letter. Next week, I'll talk about going in and completing what it looks like, what the borrower's experience is like when they complete the app, and what that list looks like when at the end of the app that they're going to get, and how easily they can just take pictures of documents and upload it, and it goes directly through the app. So again, I want to space this out so it's done in little pieces so that you guys can consume it a little bit easier. Any questions about anything I went over? You guys feel a little bit more comfortable with how to use the app, especially on how to send out a pre-qual letter? Nothing. All right, that's all I have for today. If there's anything else, please reach out to me. If you guys get stuck, please, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to show you guys again. If you guys get stuck, I'm going to go back to the dashboard. Here's the dashboard. If you guys get stuck on your own, go down here to the bottom left where it says help and support. You're going to go to Ask Nexus, and there's a link under that, and it's going to take you to the Ask Nexus area and you want to go to the video library. Now remember, you guys are loan officers, but there's everything in here about borrowers. You're going to click on your loan officer and then what your features are. And again, if the video is not working for you, you can click on the link down below and it'll give you step-by-step screenshots of what it looks like. Okay. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Again, I appreciate you guys being here. Look, this is an app. I've said it in the past and I'll say it again. Look, I've worked at a lot of different companies. I worked at everywhere from, Wells Fargo to a broker shop to, Bank of California. I've been a loan officer everywhere. And my biggest thing is that be where you're at. If you're at Wells Fargo, be at Wells Fargo. Know what the resources are, use the resources. If you're at New American, if you're at Bobby's broker shop, be where you're at. Well, guess what, guys? You guys are at I-Corp and we pay a lot of money for some of the resources we have here. So please know how to use it. Use the app. Use our top of mind SureFire. I know Abby's on this call. Abby does a lot of marketing through the top of mind SureFire that we have. So guys, please don't hesitate to reach out. Call me if you have any questions and use it to the best of your resources, all right? Thank you and appreciate your time. We'll see you guys next week. I think there's a training. Actually, let me rephrase that. Next week, we're going to have a town hall meeting, if I'm correct, on some products that we have here at I-Corp. So we're going to have a trainer come in and talk about some of the out-of-the-box products and also let you guys talk about some of the things that you guys are hearing in the market. We want to make sure that we give you the opportunity to say, yes, we can do those kinds of loans, okay? Philip, I believe you have my email address. Don't hesitate to reach out to me through email. Everyone on my email, there's my cell phone. For those of you that have tried to call me, I usually pick up. So if I don't pick up, it's because I'm on the other line. And as soon as I'm off, I'll call you back. There's one thing I don't do. I do not dodge phone calls. So if you guys need to get a hold of me, email me or call me, text me. It's the best way to get a hold of me. Again, thank you guys for your time. And I look forward to seeing you next week to talk about some of the products that we offer here at I-Corp. All right. Thank you guys and have a good day.